All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Yesterday we heard the news about what happened in France. Very evil, very ugly, very disgusting. And today I'm reading the news, Muslims in France trying to explain that the teacher is a bad person. Actually, they call him a monster. When you hear this word, you think this guy, he did what Muhammad did. Maybe he was like a child molester or something. No. Here in front of us, I'm reading the news in Arabic, and there is an original post of a Muslim. I think he is from Algeria. He looked like Algerian or Morocco. And this is the post in Twitter for those who speak French. So he's saying that this person is evil. Why he is posting? Why he is showing a cartoon for children at the age of 14? The history teacher was teaching freedom of speech. And actually he was very kind to the point. He said, before we start, if there is any Muslim child here, or let us say student, he will be offended by showing the cartoon. Please leave the room, so you will not be offended. He did not force them to stay. All the Muslims students, they left except one girl. She insists to stay. And I think she is maybe the one who, reported the story. And then now they are arresting more than 9 people. Obviously, they are involved in the massacre and killing this poor teacher. This poor teacher, he thought he is speaking to people who have, we are human, right? And we act like a human. But he forgot that when he speak about Islam, Islam turned people into monsters. And this filthy man here in Twitter, he is saying that this guy, he is the bad person because why he is showing the cartoon? He did not say shame on the killer. He did not say the killer is filthy. No, he's defending the killer and he's saying that this person is bad. He's a monster. This is hate. And not only that, he says, keep hate away from our children. He is teaching your children how to be disciplined and how to be good people. He never taught hate. He's saying to you, it is hate to kill somebody for the sake of cartoon. If somebody make cartoon of somebody you believe in, you don't kill him. So this filthy man who was posting in Twitter that the person who is the victim, look how they turned the victim into a criminal overnight. Overnight, the victim became a criminal. And not only that, he is calling him like, my French is not good, but I see the word here, Islamophobe. Who is the one have a phobia? It's you. Those people, they make cartoon about Jesus. You Muslim, you claim that Jesus is your prophet. How come you don't kill people for making cartoon against Jesus? Who is the one have a phobia? It is you. Phobia of cartoon, phobia of the pig, phobia of wine, phobia of music, phobia of freedom, phobia, and yet you are desperate to go and live there. And actually the fact, which is proven us always right, that the criminal who committed the crime, who was shouting Allahu Akbar after he slaughtered this poor teacher, he was a refugee. So the stupid French government, they gave a person who is a criminal. How many of them you have right now? Under the name of refugee. I mean, why in the world somebody is coming from Chechnya, he's a refugee? What, there is a war in Chechnya? How you give him even a refugee papers, and what under what? What there is in Chechnya now? So they keep their borders open and they have no idea who's coming. You know what I mean? And then you end with this. But trust me, this person who is 18 years old who committed the crime, there's many people behind him and they are the one who told him what to do. And now there's 9 people who they are arrested. And I believe, strongly that every single person who go to his mosque, he is praising him as a hero. You know, the Muslim, they might say to you, this is wrong, etc. And I'm talking about real believers, you know. But real believers, they will praise this person as, mashallah, alhamdulillah, he's a hero, he's a martyr. He's not a murderer, he's a martyr. Now, what we learn from this? We learn that they are trying to intimidate you, trying to scare you, so you will not put Muhammad cartoon anywhere. Actually, the first thing I did yesterday after I heard the news, I posted Muhammad cartoon in Facebook. This is the first thing I did. And actually, to show support to this victim, poor teacher, who he thought he is speaking to a human being, you have no idea he's talking to who. Let me search to Muhammad cartoon, and I will put it as much as I can on the screen. What you can do about it? Come on, cut my head. Here we go. This is Muhammad, peace upon him. All right. Are you going to stop us from exposing your false prophet? No. Actually, you just made every single French citizen in France, even those who keep cooking, you know. Actually, you know what? The one who is behind the Islamophobia thing, it was the same teacher people. Those are atheists. They always defend Islam, you know. And they are the one who is behind Islamophobia. Anyone who speaks against Islam, they call him Islamophobe, right? And now you are paying the price for you being stupid. What is Islamophobia? Right now, if you see somebody screaming in the street and he hold a knife, who you will think? He is a Christian, he is a Hindu, he is a Jew, he is a Buddhist, or he is a Muslim. What you would think? Right away you would think he's a Muslim. Is that Islamophobia? Or you have the right to think this way? Even if it's not a Muslim, by the way, because the ones who is doing this, is all of them, they share one God and one prophet and one teaching. His name is Muhammad, the name of the God, and the name of the prophet is Allah, and his book is called Knife. So they are hoping now that nobody is going to post cartoon in France after now, because here we go, we will send you a kid, he will kill you. And look how coward they are. They are attacking a person from his back. That's what this person he did. He followed him, he hold him from his back, and he slaughtered him from his back. Not only they attack you without warning, not only they attack a person who have no arms and weapon, which is a clear sign of cowardice. Those are not heroes. Not only they are, you see, even the criminals, they have some dignity. Even criminals, they have some dignities. Like if you remember in the old days, like you watch a movie, you see a criminal saying to a person, carry your gun, put your gun on. He will not shoot him until he touched the gun. And he is a criminal. It is time for the French people. It's time for, you know, like just 2 weeks ago, I think a week ago, something like this, the president of France, he says Islam has a problem. And then everybody start attacking him for saying, this Islam has a problem. Islam is the problem. Islam does not have a problem. Islam is a problem. Islam itself is a disgusting cult. Name one thing for me in Islam is not a problem. From beating women, insulting women, abusing women, children abuse, adult abuse, freedom of speech abuse, every single abuse in the world, you will find it in Islam. Islam does not have a problem. Islam is the problem. I see my neighbors getting out. This guy, he cut the grass when we have a lot of rain. Can you believe it? We have rain, it's very cold outside, and he want to cut the grass. I see him coming out. I know, I mean, it's very hard to cut the grass when it's raining hard. I mean, why you want to do it? The grass is wet. Anyway. I know. I think he will be singing cutting grass in the rain. Yeah, it's weird. Always he cut the grass when it's raining. You know? Because when the grass is wet, you don't cut the grass. You know, it's going to be like, you know, and it's cold. Wait until the, you know, maybe his wife, she said to him, do it. Or no, you know, no dinner. Anyway. This is the benefit of being single. I'm just trying to change, you know, give you like a fresh, from this ugliness we see in front of us, this filthy cult. So, what we should do as people who believe in freedom, forget about you being a Christian or a Hindu or an atheist or whatever. Because this is not only against, this person was an atheist. This is not against the atheist, this is against all of us. Those people, they don't want you to express your belief. They can express their belief. They can say, you know, I saw a comment from the Sheikh of Al-Azhar in Egypt. He said, we should, he says he condemned the killing of this teacher, but in the same time he said, we should criminalize anyone who criticizes religion. Look at this coward. Well, if we do criminalize the one who criticizes religion, you will be the first one to go to jail. Because how you can pray to Allah without calling the Christians kuffar? Are you going to still call us kuffar in the mosque? Are you still going to read the Quran where it says kill them wherever you find them? Are you going to tell the children you teach that Bible is corrupted? So look at those hypocrite cowards. They say we should criminalize the one, by the way, this is a terrorist teaching too. This is what the point of killing this person. They consider him as a criminal because he committed a crime against Allah. So we should criminalize. He himself, the Sheikh of Al-Azhar, he is teaching terrorism by saying that. He just said, well, if you speak against Allah and he's a prophet, you are a criminal. Or what he is saying, we would do it in a legal way, supposedly. And what is the legal way? What is the punishment in Islam for the one who criticizes Muhammad? Kill him. So, if you really care for freedom, if you are a Hindu, if you are a Buddha, if you are whatever you are, Christian, atheist, doesn't matter, you should post every day in the morning until those people understand. Every day in the morning, the first thing you do, you drink your coffee and you post a cartoon of Muhammad. So they will learn that we are not going to be afraid of anyone. Otherwise, they think that they're scared of us and we will not, you know, post Muhammad cartoon. Coronavirus, why I want to call you? Why I need to call you, my friend? I mean, what's wrong with you? And how I'm going to call you? Like, are you a famous person? Here we go, I will block you. I mean, you are so annoying. Did you see me says, you know, actually, I'm not going to use Skype no more. I'm going to use Paltalk from now on because each one of you, he sent me a message. I open Skype. If you are a person who sent me a message a year ago in Skype, I have to go back a year ago to find you. It doesn't show in the top. I'm really sick of this Skype thing. Mostly I will start using Paltalk. It's easier. You know, each time you send me a message, it's going to appear in the top and I will see it. But why I want to call you anyway? I mean, are you a sheikh to want to debate me? Who are you? You are coronavirus 5G. Even you could not find a name for yourself. Yeah. Actually, the calling thing, I'm going to make it just only for debate of those who they claim to be something big shot, you know, not for kids. Do we have any comment, anyone? My neighbor is like your uncle? Really? Okay. Well, I hope that's your uncle is not my neighbor then. Sound fishy. And I hope his wife is not your wife, and his wife too. Make a new Skype ID. There's no benefit of this. You know, Paltalk is easier actually. And the sound is good, quality is good, and it does the same job. And it's for free. You can create a nickname for 2 seconds, in 2 seconds. Actually, always I used to use Skype, you know, I mean, Paltalk. Skype thing, it was new. And the Skype is very annoying. If I open my Skype right now, I will find like thousands of unanswered messages because you cannot answer them, you know. It's impossible. And then if you are a person who, as I said, if you are a person who texts me or called me 3 months ago and you send me a message, then it's not going to appear. I have to search for you. And if you tell me your name, it's going to be even more hard because everybody have almost the same name. I mean, anyway. You can use it if you want to call me. You can use it. I mean, it's up to you. Nobody use your Paltalk. Don't use it then. And why people want to call me anyway? As you see, my English is funny and my Arabic is funny. Oh boy. So, we will never stop saying the truth about Muhammad. Doesn't matter what they try to do. They will try to intimidate you, try to scare you, they can try whatever they want. And they can be successful if you are a person who gets scared. Me, myself, that will not work with me. Do your best. Muhammad was a very handsome, reddish face. Well, I don't know how Muhammad used to look like. I don't care. You see the cartoon here, I mean, it's made by atheists. Actually, there's a better cartoon than this one. This one means nothing for me. There is a cartoon made by a person, he's an ex-Muslim. His name is Muhammad Abdul Aziz. Maybe he's using a fake name, but... let me find it. It's appearing in Amazon, but I want to find... yeah, this guy, he made a really good cartoon. It's a drawing cartoon. Simply telling you stories about Muhammad, what he did, which is very, very smart, very nice. Let us see if I can find it. Yeah, I know where, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Yeah. So anyway, I will try to find it somewhere, but he made a very nice cartoon, which is very, very, very interesting, and Let us see, maybe here, cartoon. Muhammad cartoon. Yeah, when you need something, it's very hard to find it, you know. Yeah, but I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Anyway, his cartoon is very good. And I put his cartoon many times in the screen here. Let me see if I have some of it in my folders, you know, if I save some. Maybe. I have one of them. Here we go. Yeah, this is an example of his cartoon. The good thing about this cartoon, he described the story and he gave the reference of it. And it's written like it's a drawing, a nice drawing, very effective, and can be a very good way for education, especially for young ones. And even it can be used as a way to express yourself as an adult by posting such a cartoon. So here the story in front of us, Muhammad supposedly claiming in the Quran that Allah, he cursed the Jews and he made them pigs and monkeys for fishing in Saturday. Right? What is my next big project? I was thinking maybe, I don't know, the Muslims are trying to inspire me. If the Muslims, they keep making a threat to us of like what happened now, I might make a special magazine of Muhammad cartoon stories. Already, actually, yesterday I mentioned some, they said they are willing to volunteer, but I don't want to start it for now. I will wait for the Muslims to help us. If they push hard on us and they wanna they support these crimes, we will see, you know. For me, my purpose is not to insult anyone. I mean, I'm not insulting Muhammad. I'm just showing you who is he. I mean, this is a story here. The story. This guy who made the story. Did he make it, or this is what in the Quran? It's in the Quran. The guy who go for fishing. He in the morning he wake up. He's a monkey. So he's not making fun of you. He's telling the truth. Why you wanna go upset? This is what the Quran says. Why the truth hurt? It's what is in your book. Your book says the Jews, Allah, he played games with them. He made the fish come to them in Saturday. And he forbid them from doing fishing in Saturday. I mean, have you ever heard of such a movie? I say to you, you can drink water only in Saturday because fishing for them is like water. This is their food. They are fishermen. They live in an island, supposedly. Little tiny village by the shore. So Allah, he forbid the fish because, you know, Allah is controlling the fish too, you know. He have a remote control. So the fish does not come in Saturday. Sorry, in the whole week. It come only in Saturday. In the same time, he forbid them from fishing in Saturday. So if we go and see the Quran, we will find the story here in front of us. Read carefully. Tell them about those people. Tell them, okay, what? Tell them about what? About those people who they transgress in the day of Saturday. What happened in the day of Saturday? Allah, he made the fish appear to them in Saturday and he forbid them from doing anything in Saturday. This is the story, and the translation here is very funny, by the way, as usual. I mean, have you ever heard of a Muslim translation make sense? Ask them about the town by the sea. I mean, look at this. I mean, the guy is asking them about the town in the sea. How those people, they will know supposedly something happened in the past. How they will know? There's a witnesses for this. Ask them. Ask them about the people who they used to live by the sea. Okay, who are they? Those are Jewish people. Okay. How we knew that they are Jewish? Because they did not observe the Sabbath. Okay, hold on. So they did not, and their fish would come to them only in Saturday. Look at this. You go and read the interpretation of the story, you will find all Muslims agree that Allah, he forbid the fish from coming to them in any day except in Sabbath. So those poor people, they stay all day long waiting for fish all week, and the fish never show up. And then in Saturday, the fish jump in the top of the water and say, we are here, you cannot fish us, da 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 da, da, you know. And then because they broke the Sabbath, because they disobey Allah, what happened to them? Allah, He made them pigs and monkeys. Now here you might get confused, because if you are a person who is a fan of Darwin, the atheist, you might say to yourself, what happened here? I mean, the atheists, they say to us, we used to be monkeys, we became a human. The Muslim, they say to us, we used to be human, we became monkeys. So Allah, what Allah He did to them? Those who they violated the Sabbath, Allah He made them pigs and monkeys. No, we don't have the book yet in French, my friend. Sex and Allah in French, we don't have it. I'm not reading too much, by the way, in the chat. If you are texting me in the chat, you know, I was reading there. So anyway, and here, by the way, I mean, this is a perfect cartoon. This is why when this person he made the cartoon, it's funny, it's true. Why you Muslim get upset? This is what the Quran is saying. And even he is showing you the hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari. If you go down, you will see this guy, he is even posting the reference for you from your Islamic reference, which is approved by you, printed by you, translated by you. So look at this madness cult. You show them what they are teaching. You show them what they are believing. You read for them the text they translated, and they are the one who printed, and they are the one who publish it for free. And the second you read for them, they got offended. You can search Muhammad Abdul Aziz cartoon, you will find it. He have a book in Amazon, actually. I think it's, I don't think this is the publish in the internet. It's by him. Maybe it's somebody, you know, hijacked the book or something, as usual. Right? So those people, when they complain, you ask yourself, you are complaining about what exactly? What is the reason for you to complain, and where is the complaint coming from? We just show you what is in your book and what is behind the story, and here we go. This is the story, the statement of Allah, and ask them, oh Muhammad, about the town that was by the sea, etc. You know, Bukhari, volume 32, page number. Even he's giving you the page number. They became monkeys. Why? For fishing in Saturday. By the way, this is true. I remember there was a Jewish friend of mine. I was outside my apartment, and then he came from his truck, and I said to him, "Hey, Jack," Jack did not answer. I saw him in the car, by the way. He did not answer me, and he came and he have like fish in his hand. He was doing fishing, and then I noticed he is hiding his face, and he was wearing a short, but I noticed that his legs look different. They have a lot of hair. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Let me see if I can find you something, to explain to you the situation. The situation is very, very difficult. True story. As you know, everything, is true story here. Just to explain to you what happened, because many of you, maybe you don't have a good imagination. So we need to do the same as the teacher who did use the images to explain. So anyway, let me see if I can find a picture of my friend, my neighbor Jack Shalom, according to Muhammad's story, not according to the truth. Okay, hold on. No, this is not Jack, this is his cousin. Okay, anyway, yeah, no, not him. This is Netanyahu. Oh no, that's not what we want. Man, yeah, I mean, we found everybody except my friend the fisherman. Oh boy, where we can find this? Here we go. We found Oh no, this is not him actually. This is he's a twin. Hold on, it's not easy to find the picture of those, because now they became. I mean, you know what happened after you did fishing on Saturday. It's not easy, fishing on Saturday. You crazy people. I mean, how you do that? How in the world you do such a mistake fishing on Saturday? Aren't you afraid of Allah? And by the way, why Allah is not doing? I mean, how many in Israel they have a festival for gays and lesbian in Saturday? Can you believe it? So how come Allah will make you? Here we go. I found it. Finally, we found a picture of Jack Sharon. All right. Just to show you how Allah can punish those who they broke the Sabbath of Allah, and His punishment is severe. So you can learn from that. And yeah, he went fishing. Here we go. This is my friend Jack Shalom. He went for fishing in Saturday, and look what happened. All right. This is true story, brother. Allah, He said so. I mean, so the Muslim now, they will be offended. You're making fun. This is what happened. This guy, he went fishing. He came back like this. This is what your book saying. So if we make Quran, I mean, or if we make cartoon about it, you go crazy. But this is what your book saying. So what we will do? Change your book. I'm not going to show you his face, by the way, because he is so proud. I mean, this guy is so proud. And I told him, what are you proud about, man? Don't you see what happened to you? Look at his face. He's looking up like he is so proud. Look at him. Oh, boy. No, this is a very true story. It's in the Quran. How is not going to be? Don't say that. Don't say the word true story. The Muslim will be offended now. For sure, it's true story. This is a true story, proven scientifically, accurately, everything. Everything is. There's a lot of witnesses for that story. I'm telling you, I saw him myself, brother. I swear by Allah, brother. Give me the Quran. I will swear in the Quran. Or I will swear by something more expensive, as Allah He did. He swear by the fig. Yeah, this is a true story. The guy, he went fishing in Saturday. He broke the Sabbath of Allah. He woke up in the morning, and like wood. Actually, it's not in the morning. Right away when he was coming, I started noticing how much hair he have there. I mean, like he's wearing a short, and what happened to him? Why this hair is all over? Like we Middle Eastern, we are hairy. We have to admit, very hairy actually. But I mean, this is not normal, So then I noticed that the hair is continue growing and growing, and then I said to him, Jack Sharon, do you notice what happened to you? Guess what happened to Jack Sharon? He could not even answer me, speaking to me in Hebrew. He said to me, like what? Even he cannot talk. He turned totally to a monkey. And those are true stories, nobody can deny those stories. You cannot deny them. I cannot deny them. There is a proof of them scientifically, There's a scientist, he's from Japan. He's very well known. His name, Yama Aidulai Yama. Very well known, I mean, to be sure that he is true, I mean, look, the name starts with Yama. Obviously, he's Japanese, Yamaha, Suzuki, whatever, yeah, like, Yamaha. Anyway, so Yama, Aidulai Yama, very well known, the Muslim, when they make an article, they put a bunch of names. They have nothing to do with the articles to prove what they are saying. A scientist from Belgium, his name is Ben Gurion. Ben Gurion from Belgium. Okay. He said, what is the Quran saying is true. Do you remember the story of George Bernard Shaw? Do you remember? About the coffee? Many years ago, a magazine in Singapore, they publish in their magazine, I don't even know how to say his name, George Bernard Shaw. Since we know it, we always used to be monkeys, as you know, our language is not good. So, what he said about Prophet Muhammad. The Muslim, they publish in their article, Let me read for you the quotation. Give me a second. This is a website. It's called Islam Info. I mean, it must be true. This is a true story. Islam what? Islam Info. Why did Sir, they call him Sir because supposedly, you know, he respect the Prophet, George Bernard Shaw believed that the Prophet Muhammad, he could solve all the world problem today. He said that. He did. Read this. Sir George Bernard Shaw, in the book called The Genuine Islam, volume number 1, number 8, 1936. I challenge any Muslim to show me the book. It's called The Genuine of Islam, number 1, volume 1, number 8. I think this is page number 8, where it says what I mean, where we can find even this thing? Where we can find it? It's not exist. It's a fabrication. George Bernard Shaw, he said, actually there's a person who is an ex-Muslim in Arabic TV station. He made a program about what really George Bernard Shaw, he said about Muhammad. He said the opposite, that Muhammad is a bad person. He's a savage man. So they created a reference and they put it in their magazine, and now the Muslim, they copy. Who is a Muslim want to show us the reference where we can find it? We cannot find it. And you know, Muhammad, he can solve any problems in 10 minutes. This is why the Middle East is messed up. In his life, in his lifetime, Muhammad, do you know what happened to Muhammad? Let me show you how he can solve any problem in 10 minutes. Bernard Shaw, he said he can solve any problem when he's drinking his coffee in the morning. When Muhammad, he had a fight with his two wives, Aisha and Hafsa, Allah, he sent Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, he sent him a direct message, a very direct message, saying to him the help is coming. The help against what? Against two women, they are 5 foot tall. With my respect to women. If you, Allah, he said Quran, he sent the Quran to Muhammad, talking about the wives of Muhammad. The wives of Muhammad, they are causing him problems. And Muhammad, he cannot fix the problem. But remember, he can fix all the problem in the world in 5 minutes while he's drinking his coffee in the morning. But his household is horrible. So Allah, he sent him a support Quran from the 7 galaxy, behind the 7 office, behind the 7 tables, using the 7 pens, and using the ink of 7 inkwell. And he said to him, tell your wife the following: if you repent to Allah, then your heart have listened. But if you band together against him, then, oh boy, Allah is his protector. And Jibreel, if all of this for a guy he is fighting against 2 women. I mean, let me change the translation here. This is I mean, the guy, he can solve the problem of the world in 5 minutes. Allah is his protector. I mean, protect him from who? From Aisha and Hafsa? But if you back each other against him, truly Allah is his protector and Jibreel. Is that enough? No, the fight bigger than Allah. Allah and Jibreel, they cannot cover even 5 meters of the fight. So who else? And every righteous among those who believe, Chechnya, Pakistan, Mujahideen from Taliban, ISIS, you know, Azerbaijan, Erdogan, Turkey, all of them, they will join the fight against Aisha and Hafsa, because this is a big fight. Every righteous one among the believers. Oh, and then, and furthermore, is it enough to have Allah and Jibreel and every believer? No. And furthermore, all the angels. All of this to solve a problem between Muhammad and two women. So they fabricate an article, or let us say reference, about George Bernard Shaw. You know, anyone he die, after he die is famous, the Muslim, they say he convert to Islam. I will not be surprised that Muslims, after I die, they will say Christian Prince, he converted to Islam. Ali Bahaba? No, I don't dare to debate you. I mean, you are Ali Baba. How I'm going to debate you and you have a picture of a woman? Don't you see what the women, they are scaring the hell of Muhammad, and Muhammad and Allah are not capable of stopping them, to the point they are asking help for the following names. Let me count for you. For me, I will stay away from women. Thank you very much. I will debate any sheikh with the long beard. A woman, no way. No, unbelievable. No way. Big mistake. Allah is his protector. Okay, is that enough? No. Jibreel, two brother. Against two women. And every righteous one. Is that enough? No. And furthermore, the angels. All of this to fight two women. You want me to debate you alone? And you are a woman? Do you think I'm crazy, or, you know, I'm smarter than this? You know, you will destroy me in 2 seconds. What are you talking about? Nowhere there to destroy, to debate you, you know? Especially the Prophet, he said they are half a brain. I mean, which brain I'm going to debate? The one is half empty or the one is half full? I mean, the second you say to me, you are going to debate me, I wonder, I mean, how in the world, how smart you are to be a Muslim to accept somebody saying you are half a brain? How you accept that? I can show you the reference. Your Prophet, he says most of you are going to go to hell, and ask him why. He says because you have a lack of intellect, intelligence, and wisdom and religion. What do you think? Anyway, this is supposedly, I'm going to make a short video. Look at the time. Oh boy. I mean, it's already 3 o'clock. Do we have any Muslim have any comment? Are you scared to debate me, Uncle Jamal? No, Uncle Jamal, I cannot debate you. I mean, come on, Uncle Jamal. Your name is Uncle Jamal. I mean, if your name is Jamal, then I will debate you. But your uncle, I cannot, because I will respect you. Then your name is Uncle. All of us, we are afraid of you. Okay, you know what? What about you? You debate me and you answer me. Do you really believe? I wanna examine first if you are truly a Muslim, but because you might be fake one. Do you really believe that those people who they did fishing in Saturday, Allah, he made them pigs and monkeys, Mr. Jamal? Jamal, ya Jamal. Do you have an answer, Jamal? Do you think this is a true story? That there is people who did fishing in Saturday, Allah, he made them pigs and monkeys, or this is fake? What do you think? Well, what happened to Uncle Jamal? Uncle Jamal is washing dishes now. Maybe one of the wives, she appeared, and now he is Are you there, Jamal? Do you agree with this story? That the person, the whole village, man, the whole town, they did fishing on Saturday. Allah, He cursed them all. He made them pigs and monkeys. Ah, this is Ultimate Fart. I forget about him. This guy is just a kid. Anyway, you know, true story. Those are true stories. You know, I was there at that time actually. You know, like in the Middle East, anything Muhammad he say, all of them. You know, I bear witness that there's no God but Allah. They say, how you bear witness? You never saw Allah. You don't even You don't even know what the word Allah mean. I never saw a Muslim. He can tell me where is the word Allah is coming from and what the word Allah mean. They don't know. What Ibrahim mean? They don't know. What Isa mean? They don't know. What Maryam mean? They don't know. What Moses mean? They don't know. Who is Israel? They don't know. They don't know anything. Or what they know, Alhamdulillah. Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. Nothing more. The second you ask them a deeper question, they say to you, the smarter one of them, he says to you, there's a hole in the narrative. There's what? There's a hole in the narrative. Yeah, according to Muhammad too, you know, he was suspecting that the rats are the same, you know. What do you think? I mean, this is my neighbor. He is the most crazy man ever. It is raining outside and he's working. It's cold. It's raining and he's working. I mean, I think this guy, his wife, she said to him, you cannot get inside the house unless you do it now. This is what happened to you, you know, you just get married immediately. Unbelievable. Maybe he's working under his shed. I don't know. I hear noise. Do we have any... what happened to Jamal? Don't talk about donkey. Look what Jamal, he said to me. Liar, yeah, donkey. Hold on. Did you say yeah? Did you say yeah? Yeah. I mean, you are just you are not going to go to heaven, my friend. Look what Mr. Jamal he said to me. Liar, yeah, donkey. Okay, hold on. Let us go to the chapter. It's called Yasin. Yeah, what? Yasin. As long as you mention yeah. What Yasin mean? Do you know what Yasin mean? Do you have any idea? Yasin. What Yasin mean? See, you are inspiring me. Yasin. What in the world is it? What is this? Sin is a word mean, or it's a name of the moon god. Ya is a word mean God. Do you see it? Ya, donkey. What kind of God? He say he is the moon god. Yasin. Okay, what does Yasin mean? Every single Abdul in the world, he will give you a different definition for this day. In the best scenario, they will say to you, Allah knows best what he meant by this. You do not need to be genius to find it. Go and search and Google. God sin. God sin. Yeah is a word mean God. Sin is the name of the God. So who is the donkey here now? So you, Jamal, you inspire me. Thank you very much. I don't know what to do without you. There's two people I do not know what to do without them. You and my neighbor. Uncle Jamal is asking us. See, Uncle Jamal, now he changed the topic. The fastest people who change topic in the words and their divers are those who believe in Allah. Look how fast the topic changed. Alhamdulillah. 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to what? You tell me. I want to ask you the question actually, because you Muslim, if you read with me, in the same chapter, it says, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Okay, how Allah is a 3 and 1 in the same time? Huh? How Allah is a 3 and 1 in the same time? Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. The translation is false. Bismillah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. 3 names of Allah. Allah is one, he have 3 names. Or he's one person. He will say to me he's one person, but those are names. Oh, wonderful. Okay, let us go to different verse in the Quran, and everybody will start laughing right now. 1 plus 1, huh? Well, who is the one who's saying plus? Are you the one who's adding plus? You know, one of the funny logic of Muhammad, and they say to you, Allah is one. Allah is one what? Stupidity is amazing. Let us go and see what the Quran says. Is it possible in Islam that you Muslim, you believe that 1 can be 3 in the same time? Is that possible, or Christians are making things up? All right. Let me show you the Trinity of Islam, which everybody will laugh at you. This is your Quran, chapter 4, verse 171. Everybody be my witness. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to what? To 3, not to 1. You funny people. I mean, it's a simple mathematics. Even Zakir Naik, he said that. They asked him, Zakir Naik, why we don't allow teaching Christianity in our schools? He said, brother sister, first of all, if you are a mathematics teacher, and you got teacher saying to you 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. Obviously, he have a wrong math. So I'm going to allow you. You idiot. It's in your Quran, not in our book. We in our book, we don't believe 1 plus 1 plus 1. Where do you get this from? We don't believe in 1 plus 1 plus 1. We believe that this is one God. Here, you will find that Jesus is a 3 and 1 in the same time. In the Quran, read carefully with me. And please show respect to Zakir Naik, you know. He's the best between all the rest. He's a certified idiot. The rest are not certified yet. So, if we read the Quran, O people of the book, commit no excuse in your religion, nor say of Allah aught but the truth. Christ Jesus, the son of Mary, is between 2 brackets no more. It's not exist in the Quran. He is a messenger. Okay, so number 1, he is what? He is a messenger. Let us highlight. A messenger as what? As a man. Okay, so he's a messenger. He's a man. Okay. And he is his word. Jesus is a man and a word in the same time. Okay, so he's 2 now, yet but he is 1. And in the top of that, he is a spirit proceeding from him. So Jesus is the 3 and 1 in the same time. He is a man in the flesh. He is the word of God. And he is a spirit. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Which one of them is Jesus? Are you there, Mr. Jamal? Your book saying that Jesus is 3 and 1. Because are you spirit or you are a flesh? Are you the word of God? Are you? No, you are not. Jesus is the word of God. Yet he is a man, and yet he is a spirit from God, proceeding, ing, from him. The funny is, this is the same verse says, so say no Trinity. It's like saying, say no coffee. Do you want coffee? We have coffee. Say no coffee. The same verse to fight the Trinity is the same verse contain Trinity. And here, you know, by the way, you will notice that the Muslim, when they say 1 plus 1 plus 1, they are smarter than Allah. Why? Because in the Quran did not believe that there is a 3-person, the Trinity in the Quran does not exist. In the Quran itself believe that the Nasara, or supposedly the Christian, they believe that Allah himself is Jesus. Let us go to the yellow page of Muhammad. All right. how the Messiah, how you Muslims understand the Trinity different from Allah? Come on, this website froze. Unbelievable. Huh. Chapter 5, verse number 17 says, those who disbelieve, who say, Allah is the Christ. Huh? I thought the Christians, they believe in the Trinity. 1 + 1 + 1, as you said, right? Your Quran saying the Christian, they don't believe in 1 + 1 + 1. They believe in 1. And they say, Allah is a Christ. So who is the smart here, you or your God? I have to admit that you are smarter than Allah. Actually, I saw a detergent. It's good to wash in panties. It's called Jamal. I'm not sure they were talking about you, Jamal. Don't be offended. But it might be like similar description. What do you think? Your God Allah not only is stupid about understanding the Trinity, he thinks too that Mary is part of the Trinity. Juju, Jinju, I'm going to block you if you use bad language. I will put you out. Time out for using. Anyone will use a bad language. If you repeat it again, we will block you. Never use a dirty tongue here. Whatever we use here, we use for the purpose of education. You can answer the Muslim, you can refute the Muslim, but there's no need to use a filthy language, because that will not make you better than him, will make you really filthy. Before you come here, wash your mouth, please. So, as you see, I read the Quran wrong. Oh, okay. Hey, even your name is miracle number 19, which is the most funny miracle ever. I searched it in the Quran, I could not find the number 19. You make hate. Shut up your mouth. You read Quran wrong way. I make hate. Okay, hold on. You see, I am in chapter number 5, and it's your lucky day. You just say the one who make hate, he should shut up. Well, your Quran says in chapter 5, verse 14, Allah will spread hatred between the Christians. Which means, Abdul, the one who gave me hate, if I have it, which is not true, is your God. Shall we, me and you, say to Allah, shut up? Do you see it? The same, it's your lucky day. Same page, just we go back few verses. Allah, he provoked hatred, enmity and hatred among them until the day of resurrection. So why you are saying to me you have hate? If anyone, he is a Christian, he have hate, which is not right, it's coming from Allah. Allah is the devil. I mean, if Allah is the one spreading hate as we speak, so what the devil he do for a living? You know what I mean? Not only that, my friend, look at this. Allah, he is the one who make people enemy to the Prophet. You see it, brother? We did make for every messenger an enemy, evil ones among men and jinn. Who is the one who made them enemy? Allah. So the one who made the cartoon, Allah, he made him make cartoon. And you Muslim, you kill the one who made cartoon. But the one who made the cartoon, he's just obeying Allah. Who is the stupid here? Have you ever heard of a stupid cult more than this cult? And there is another verse, by the way. It says, we made for every prophet. We made. Who's talking? Allah, by the way, is one God, but he is we. I think Allah, he have a broken mirror. Maybe his wife, she throws something at him. She broke the mirror by mistake. And then Allah, he look at the mirror. He see we. He don't see I. We. You ask the Muslim, why Allah keeps saying we? He says, this is for respect. Allah respecting himself, man. Unbelievable. They say to you, kings, they say that. So kings, they say that. So Allah is copying the kings. If a king, he says that. So Allah, he copied what this is a proud person of foolishness. Because what we and what I. You say I, you say we, nothing will change. Still you are a king. If he is God, who cares if he is saying we or I? What we? So we made for every prophet an enemy among the sinners. So Allah, he made you an enemy and then he will punish you for being his enemy? Genius. I have the best loafer in YouTube. I order it from Loafer eBay. .yum. Are you there? As you see, the Muslims, they inspire me, by the way, what to say next. I have nothing to say. I mean, that's it. We are done. What do we, I mean, who is more funny than Muhammad? There, nobody can complain. Muhammad is hilarious. Why you need to go to school to study how the baby is made? Go to the Quran, you will find it. Women have a sperm coming from her ribs. The man have a sperm coming from his backbone. And I will not be surprised if the Muslim, they found that Allah, he predicted Amazon. Just read, it's coming. Brother and sister, I'm going to tell you today something impossible. It's going to blow your mind. Do you know that, brother, that it's mentioned in the Quran that Amazon will take over the business? And people will not do trade business no more. Zakir Naik, Amazon in the Quran? Exactly. What are you talking about, man? You lost your mind. Amazon in the Quran? Okay. Actually, I can show you not only Amazon, I can show you Netflix. Net who? Flex. Amazon and Netflix in the Quran. Don't you think, Zakir Naik, that you Muslims, your brain is very flexible? Christian Prince, you are very stupid and your English is funny. It is flexible, not flexible. Flexible. That's so good. So Netflix and Amazon, and what about Google? Brother Sister, I'm big surprised. I can tell you Google in the Quran too. Man, everything in the Quran. I mean, don't even try. It is in the Quran. You go left, you go right, it doesn't. All right, I think we should stop for today. Otherwise, I hope I did not offend anyone, because, you know, like if you offend them, you know, they will kill you. I mean, come on, I'm scared. I'm playing with fire. Don't talk about playing with fire, my friend. If Allah, he said, Allah, he is the one who said he made for every prophet an enemy. Who is the one playing with the fire? It's your God. And Mahdi, what you can do about it? What does that mean? Are you making a threat? Do you want some coffee, Mahdi? My friend, your prophet is the joke of everybody. What you can do about it? You are playing with fire. Mean. Yeah. Do you know? No, I do not know. Don't give me names. I don't care for names, my friend. Who care all those names? Who care? Any Muslim? instead of this guy he is answering us, Mahdi, he says you are playing with fire. By the way, your name is Mahdi, right? Man, you see, you Muslims, you inspire me. Do you know, guys, that Al-Mahdi, he is a person who is born from a woman, her name is Narjis. Some they say Maryam, and he is born from her thigh. If. Let me explain to you what happened. Your name is Al-Mahdi, right? Okay. Good for you, good for you. Excuse me, I'm going to use a picture of a woman leg. But in Islamic way. Give me a second. All right. Remember, Muhammad, he said that women in heaven, specifically in heaven, they will be see-through. They will be see-through. I can show the reference. You know the reference. So this is one of the women doing shopping in the heaven of Allah. I mean, even in heaven, they will go there. Women, they are doing shopping. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Hey, women, where are you going? We are doing shopping. But you are in the heaven of Allah. Everything here is exactly because it's everything is available. We are going to do shopping. It's for free. So listen. According to you, Mahdi, you Muslims believe that Al-Mahdi is born from this area, from her leg. Like, why? Hello? Because, brother, Al-Mahdi, there's no way he will born from a woman private part, brother. I'm surprised that he is not born of her belly button. Your name is Al-Mahdi? You didn't even ask yourself how funny the story of this Al-Mahdi person? Prove that Muhammad have no sons. The Quran says so. The Quran says so. What? The Quran says Muhammad lam yakun, he was not the father of any of your children, any of your men. We have no sons. Anyone want some coffee? You mean that billion, 2 billion, the Muslim, they became 2 billion. Yesterday it was 0.6. 2 weeks before it was 1.4. Next month there are 3 billions. My friend, 2 billion, 1 billion, whoever believe in those stories is a stupid fool. Do you mean 2 billions? We are way more than you. What 2 billions? Half of Muslim countries, 90% of Muslim countries are not Muslims. Just give them freedom and you will see. And to prove it to you that nobody of you is Muslims, none of you practice Islamic teaching. Do you watch TV? Huh? Do you take pictures? Do you listen to music? You do. None of you is Islamic. Every single country in the Muslim countries, actually, according to Google, research, they found that #1 people who search for porn on the internet, #1 is Pakistan. Praise be to Allah. Alhamdulillah. Pakistan. But let me show you what your prophet said about the music, and just to show you in a second that you are a false Muslim. Your prophet, he says, the one who do any of the following, Allah will make their faces and their body pigs. Show me one Muslim, he play music, or at least a singer. I mean, forget about the one who listen to the music. What about the singer? What about the Muslim woman? She is a dancer. Read it. People among my nation. Look at this prophecy. I mean, people, they were doing this in his time, the idiot. He himself was drinking wine, calling people by other name, and he was using music and instrument. When Abu Bakr, he entered his house, he said, the instrument of the devil in the house of the prophet will be played for them. And singing girls was singing for Muhammad in his house too. Allah will cause the earth to swallow them and turn them into monkeys and pigs. Do you see it? Now it's your turn to get me busted. Do you know anyone who Allah made him a pig and a monkey for doing this? As you see, this is Sahih. And the other one, let us see. This one is Da'if. This one is Hassan. This one is good. This one, Sahih al-Bukhari. Do you see it? The chapter name, the one who regard an alcoholic drink lawful for to drink and called by other name. Look at the chapter number, our name. Are you there, Mr. 2 billion? Discuss Petra, the sacred city of Islam. My friend, I know that there's many people, they came with this theory. It can be true. In the beginning, actually, I did refuse it, but it makes sense after because in the beginning, actually, I spoke against it because the one who presented the video for me, he cut the videos. So when I watched the whole thing, it makes sense. But why want to waste my time with this? I will leave that for a historian. I'm not a historian. For me, Muslims believe in this garbage. Give them their garbage. Don't waste your time. If you say to them Islam was in Petra, etc., okay, keep talking. Here, they will see how silly, how stupid Islam is. So which one is more effective for me? I'm not against those who they are saying what they are saying. I mean, it can be true, it can be proven, maybe. But for me, I try to focus in what they believe in, not to waste my time with something they don't believe in anyway. This is going to be good for history teaching. You know what I mean? Why they call him Abu Qasim? They call him Abu Kabsha too. Do you know that one of the names of Muhammad is Abu Kabsha? Abu Kabsha? Oh boy. Who is Kabsha? Because Muhammad used to worship a star. That's why they call him Abu Kabsha. Go right now, if you are a person who speaks Arabic, a Muslim or not Muslim, search for it and you will die laughing. No, I don't have a dog. But maybe somebody of the neighbors he have. So, yeah, Abu Kabsha. This is his name. I can search right now, Rasulullah Abu Kabsha. You will find it in their books. Muslim cannot deny it. They cannot say it's not true, etc. Any Muslim? Yeah, I think maybe his dog is upset because they left him out in the cold in the rain. Any Abdul? Anyone? No. Yeah. So anyway, as you see here, Muhammad, he made another false prophecy. He claimed that those who do such a thing, Allah will make them pigs and monkeys. And they will stay like this until the day of resurrection. Which means this will not happen in the day of resurrection. He will do it to them right away. Mountains will fall on them. The earth will swallow them. And then, Allah will make you a pig and a monkey. Actually, Muhammad, he is very funny with Muhammad is stuck with pigs and monkeys stuff. And, the Quran, Muhammad, he said to the Christians, if you don't believe in me, Allah will erase your faces, and he will make you pigs and monkeys the same as the people of Sabbath, if you don't believe in me. You see it? Again, it's a false prophecy. What is going to happen? Muslim, they cannot say this will happen in the judgment day. As you see, he said to them the same as he did to the people of Sabbath, which means something happened right away when they commit, they transgress, not in the day of judgment. I wanted to buy Quran translated by you. It's not done yet. I'm working in it, but you know, actually I'm thinking to take a little break time so I can work faster in my book. You know, the going online take too much of your laughing energy. Anyway, you look ugly. I'm glad if you can erase your face. I have a competition here. So yeah, Muhammad, he threatened the Christians, if you don't believe in me, Allah will make you a pig and a monkey, and nothing happened. At the same time, they cannot say this is for judgment day, because he's saying clearly this is the same as we did to the people of those who broke the Sabbath. He did already. So this is not will wait for judgment day. Name for me one Christian, Allah, he made them a pig or a monkey for not believing in Muhammad. In the same time, Muhammad, he said in different hadith, just to show you how funny this guy is, he said that the one who raised his head before the Imam, and by the way, I saw Erdogan doing it. Erdogan in the video is there on YouTube. He rose his head before the Imam finished the prayer. I need to find it again to make a video about it. And then, do you think Erdogan, his face became a face of a donkey? Let us see. Let us see. I mean, you cannot search for something and you... Here we go. Here we go. Do you see it? What's wrong with this guy? I mean, he's stuck with donkey, and you know, Allah will make you a pig and a monkey, and now he's adding donkey. Prophet said, isn't it he who raised his head before the Imam, afraid that Allah may transform his head into that of a donkey, or his face into a donkey? So now if we make a cartoon about this, the Muslim will be offended. Honestly, if you make a cartoon about this, they get I mean, this is funny and stupid. You get offended from us. You don't get offended from your prophet's stupidity and false promises, or a false threat. So look what happened here. Just to explain to you, you know, maybe you are not aware yet. You see, the teachers, they use images in order for education purpose. You are a fool. Why don't you leave? Okay, Miracle. Let me send you free shipping and hand it into Allah. You stupid, you are coming to my page asking me to leave, you idiot. I think this is what Muhammad he was talking about people like you when he spoke about donkeys. So, according to your Prophet hadith, which we showed you with the reference, and it's sahih, if you raise your head before the Imam finished the prayer, Allah will make your head look like this. Now, I want you to raise your head before the Imam finished the prayer and post a picture of you in Facebook. Oh, you should not post it there. Post it in Donkey Facebook. This is what your Prophet said. They will be offended. Here we go. This is your Prophet saying that. The Prophet of Allah, he said, isn't it he who raises his head before the Imam, afraid that Allah may transform his head into that of a donkey, or his face, in between two brackets, into that of a donkey? No comment. And now if we make a cartoon about it, they will get offended. And what they will say, hold on, somebody will say this is daif, it's not true story. And this is Sahih Bukhari, you idiot. What daif? You cannot criticize the Muslims by the deeds of any individual. We are not criticizing Muslims, we are criticizing Islam. Man, you have something wrong with your head, my friend. I don't know what are you eating. We are talking about Muhammad, not about you. Who are you? This is Muhammad teaching. Or maybe you are talking about the title. Well, the title he said, and we're answering him, the guy who said that. Who is a Muslim, true Muslim? He believes what he's seeing in the screen. So Allah will make you a donkey if you raise your head. Okay, you are a Muslim now. You are praying for Allah. You do jihad. You hate Christian Prince. You hate whatever people you hate. Allah told you to hate. The Hindus, the Jews, the atheists, you know, whatever. And now just because you left your head before the Imam finished, how you will know he finished? Because every one of you, his head down, facing the bum of the one before him, how you will know that he is done? So now if you, but what if you have to? So the second you lift your head up, Allah will make you a donkey. And here remember, by the way, Muhammad, he make it clear, his face, that will be fun. You will look like a human with the face of a donkey. This remind me of a movie. Hold on. I think Muhammad he got inspired by that movie. Let us see. Yeah. I cannot find the movie picture. Hey, I found it. Yeah, it's not okay. I found it. I was wondering where Muhammad he got this from. Now we knew. True story. Hold on. I think I forgot the window open, and the rain is coming. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Done. Okay. So I think we have enough for today, brothers. Alhamdulillah. Everything the Prophet he said, it come to be true, and he made the prophecies about everything we see around us today, including satellite, cement, cell phone, paper currency, pigtone, falafel, shawarma. You cannot name one thing exist in this earth Muhammad did not predict it according to Muslims. No, guys, don't send me text to Debate TV, Skype. As I said, maybe starting from next week, we will start taking calls in Paltalk, because this Skype is messed up. And when I open my Skype, it's really crazy. I mean, any one of you who texted me 6 months ago, if you text me now, I have to go text back 6 months back after all those people who there are thousands to find you, and I have to look for you. Just forget. We will try to use Paltalk. It's a lot easier. And the one who is not willing to use, you know, to download Paltalk to call me, I have no need of him. Right? Do we have any Muslim? Name of my book? I have many books. Which one? Call you Ashraf? You're Ashraf? Oh, okay. Okay, Ashraf. How are you, Ashraf? Here you will find a list of my books. How you can clean your Skype? I need to spend 10 years to clean it. I was thinking to make a new account, but it's going to end the same. I will start receiving. You know, the problem is those who they are texting me are people for sure I do not know. And, you know, I mean, hi CP. Are you CP? Add me, please. 90, maybe 5% of people who they are texting me in Skype, they don't even have a business. I mean, I don't know why they even add me. I have no idea. You know, I mean, why you want to text me? Add me. Why you want me to add you? Right? So, he did not predict me. No, he did. He did. He did. Trust me, the Muslim, they will find you a verse. Can I call you in Skype? No, Mr. Fast Prophet, sorry. I don't feel like talking because, you know, after I saw the cartoon of Muhammad, I lost my appetite of talking. That's why I'm just talking for the last hour and a half and 40 minutes only. This is what happened to me when I lose my appetite and you know, get scared. Is the time being answered because your laptop maybe earlier? I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so do we have any Muslim want to say anything? You mean the time in my my laptop is wrong? Well, maybe. It is maybe. We can fix that. Do we have any Muslim have a comment? It should have changed by itself actually, because I was traveling. Called Ashraf. You want to listen? What Ashraf? Can you answer my question? What is your question, my friend? I don't see your question. Can you translate your videos and books to French? My friend, I don't speak French. But I have a book in French, Le Secret des Prophètes Arabes. You can find it on Amazon. Very wonderful translation. Right? You can get one of my books in French language already. I'm trying to find the question. When a person, he says to me, can answer you my question, and then his question will come after 10 minutes. How am I going to find your question? Any Muhammadan have anything to say? Hey, my friend, no. Don't text me in Skype to find a surah. First of all, I don't answer text. I mean, unless you are here, like saying to me, I want something, I want to call you, and you want to debate me, and then I will notice your name, you know, you tell me what's your name there. But otherwise, I have tons of people, they keep asking me. And if I want to answer everyone as asking for hadith or reference, I will spend the coming life just answering the text messages in Skype. So watch my videos, download them, take the reference, and save yourself and save me the time of answering you in the future. I have all my reference on my books. Read my books. Here, when anything we say, it's in the screen. So why you need to ask me about reference? Right? Any Muslim want to say anything before we finish for today? Anyone? Any Muhammadan? All right, guys, don't forget to download the videos because as you know, I don't keep my videos, so I'm going to take down the videos I made yesterday and the one before and the one before. People, they ask me why I don't keep them. The answer is why I should keep them. I take them down so people can download them, and they will not come back and find them later here. So they will download them. And by doing that, we will have the videos all over. And by doing that, we have those videos are, you know, let us say, published everywhere, and they will be saved in better way. Is the Quran Sahih or Da'if? According to the Muslims, sometimes it's Da'if. Depends. You are talking to who? As an example, if you are talking to Mimi Hijab, you say to him, Allah have part. He say, who said so? Who said so? Allah said so, Muhammad said so, the angels, they said so, the Quran said so, all of those said so, and who said so? So depend, you're talking to who? When they want, they never heard of this before. When they want, they heard it. You know? I never saw one single Muslim, actually the only single Muslim, he answered the truth about Islam. I mean, you can find them, but those are very rare, and mostly they are ISIS members. The rest, they will not tell the truth. You will find a video where Fifi, he says, Allah have hands. You watch the video of Mimi, says to David Wood, who said so? Okay, so which one of you is saying the truth? Zakir Naik says, Allah have hands, Allah have foot. How will it look like? We don't know. But Allah have foot, yes, brother. Is the book the hand of Allah like the hand of a human being? No. But he have hands. So you ask him who said that. Who is the one? Who is behind you know, this denial? So they fabricate answers in order to win an argument, which means they are not being truthful when they debate you about their cult. This is why when if you think you are going to debate a Muslim, good luck with that. Especially those who their profession is to do this business. They will never answer. They will never give you the truth. And the Muslims will not be offended even by giving false answers. As an example, you know, when Mimi, he said, who said so? Why the Muslim did not say to him, shame on you to say that? So are you denying what the Quran is saying? Not a single Muslim made a video to say, you're lying, man. Why? Because they understand that here the purpose is to fight the debater, the one who is trying to prove Islam to be false. So as long the intention of lies is good in Islam, so the intention is protected. You can lie. You can say who said so, even if this is against the Quran teaching. Right? In my Polish book, 7 years. I don't know, we can check. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? All right, I think we passed the 2 hours, so I think now it's good for not 2 hours yet. Yeah, this is a short video of mine. I remember my video is always short. This is 1 hour and 47 minutes. Very short. The title of my new book, Muhammad, the Messenger of Shaitan. Well, you know, there's a book already written by a very famous man. His name, Salman Rushdie. He said, he named his book The Satanic Verses. And the Muslims, they got so upset, but this is what the Quran is saying. The Quran says that Muhammad, he received satanic verses. The Quran says oops, we are typing in English. Chapter 22, verse number 52. This is what is funny about the Muslims. You know, you read for them what the Quran is saying, they go crazy. When this man, he made a book, it's called Satanic Verses. Every single Muslim in the world, he go, Allahu Akbar, death to this man, death to this man. This guy is just quoting the Quran. The stories exist in every single book. Even Ibn Kathir. You know, the Muslims, they say to you, go and read Ibn Kathir in English. It doesn't say what we doesn't say that, CP. This is in English. Go and read Arabic. And Ibn Kathir is quoting what other Muslims they said. Ibn Kathir wasn't in the time of Muhammad anyway. He came long after Muhammad. But he's quoting the witnesses, and the Quran confirm what happened. Shaitan, he throw in the mouth of Muhammad satanic verses, and Allah, he promised he will take it off. If you ask a Muslim, did Shaitan he throw? He said, no, brother. It says here he will take it off. If he did not throw, he would not take any. I mean, why you need to take off something is not there? How you can do that? But Allah will cancel anything that Satan throw in. In where? Allah throw in where? And how I know now that this verse itself is not made by the devil himself? So people, they notice that Muhammad is getting revelation from Shaitan. This is what the verse is saying. Shaitan, he gave him revelation. So how I guarantee that this verse itself, to make you relax, because Muhammad got busted, oh, don't worry, any verses Shaitan he cast, I will take it off. Maybe Shaitan, he made the same verse too. The same verse saying he will cast away what Shaitan he throw in the mouth of Muhammad, it can be from the devil. What is my guarantee? Right? And you know, if you go and read the interpretation, this is chapter 22, verse number 52. If we go to the official Islamic website of the King of Jordan and read the interpretation, you see, this is their website. We read for them how they understand it. This is how you understand it. They say to us, this is a lie. Read carefully. Here, the prophets had during an assembly of men of Quraysh. After reciting the following verses from Surah Al-Najm, chapter, have you considered Allat al-Uzza and Manat the third? And then he continued, he added as a result of Shaitan casting in his tongue. Where? In his tongue. Who is saying that? Christian Prince is lying. It doesn't say that, CB. This is your book. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. And this is your official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Where the Shaitan he cast? In his mouth. In his tongue. So the tongue of Muhammad in this moment, according to you Muslims, he was reciting satanic verses. And then they will say to you, it doesn't say that, ZB. It's in the front of you. And then, brother, look how funny the story. And then brother Jibreel, however, Jibreel, brother, later he informed him that this is of the Shaitan. So the Prophet himself, he did not notice that this is not Quran. I mean, don't the Muslims, they say to us, who can make Quran like the Quran of Allah? Nobody. Allah, he challenged you to make Quran. Here we go, Shaitan, he made Quran, and Muhammad himself did not notice that is not Quran. You know what I mean? If no one can make Quran like the Quran, so how in the world Muhammad, he received the Quran of Shaitan and he did not notice, and later Jibreel, he come to his house. He was looking at now, and he opened the door, and Jibreel was so upset. Habibi Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad. Jibreel don't talk like this. Come on. I mean, you want an angel of Allah talk like this? Habibi Muhammad like a Jew? No. Prophet Muhammad, you want to make me fake? Who are you? My nickname is Zakir Naik. And my well-known in the sky name is Jibril. You are Jibril? You look like Zakir Naik, man. Prophet Muhammad, you made a big mistake. And you need to fix it. What mistake I made? The verse that you quote in the mosque, it's not from Allah, it's from the devil. You must be kidding me. It's not from Allah, it's from Shaitan. Yes, brother. I mean Prophet. And you have to fix it. But now everybody heard me saying those verses and they bow down behind me and they believe in it. So what we would do? Don't worry, brother. Allah, I mean Prophet. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Prophet. Allah Akbar, peace upon him, Prophet. And Allah Akbar, peace, Prophet. So anyway, what was the topic? You were telling me about the satanic verses, which I said. Okay, Prophet. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Prophet. Allah Akbar. Mashallah, Alhamdulillah, Prophet. Yeah. What the topic again? It was about the satanic verses which Shaitan he cast to me. Okay, Prophet. Alhamdulillah. Mashallah. Bismillah. Yeah, and we are tracking the names of those people who they are insulting you, Prophet. What was the topic? Zakir Naik. It is the satanic verses which Shaitan he gave to me as you just told me. I'm so upset. Help me, please. We need to do something. Okay, Prophet. Peace upon him. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah. Mashallah. eBay. Abdullah. Yeah. What was the topic? What was the topic, Muslims? So Allah later, he sent him Jibreel. True story. What was the question? Sound like two different people in the room. Exactly. What do you think? It's one people, man? What do you think I have like this disease? It's called Safranidza? Safrastan? Something? You know? No, I don't have that. This is Dr. Zakir Naik himself. He's here. You know? Anyway, I think we have enough for today. Don't forget to download the video. I hope you guys download the videos. And please subscribe to those who download my videos in order to keep tracking with the videos which I make, because I make them, and then Allah will take whatever satanic verses from their videos. So subscribe to those people who they are downloading my videos, you know, give them help too, you know, give them a like, and don't ask me where is the video you made yesterday, because it's going to disappear. A few hours from now, this video might disappear. Actually, let me go right now as we speak, and I'm going to delete the videos which is made in the few days. You know what? I will give you just 30 minutes to download all the videos. I still have them live in my channel before we take them down. All right? So if you are interested, go and download right now. With this, I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And again, we are saying the truth, and the truth will set us free. Who get offended, who don't get offended, that's not the problem. Get offended. The truth hurt. Cartoon is a very clear image presenting the stupidity of your prophet. You get offended of his stupidity, not of the cartoon. This is the fact. You are offended because the cartoon presents what your prophet did. Not a single cartoon of those is not telling a true story mentioned in your books. So the real cartoon is your books, as you say. A prophet of God, Shaitan cast in his tongue, and then Allah, he sent him an angel, said to him, my friend, you gave satanic verses, and the funny they say, nobody can make Quran like the Quran. Yet Muhammad himself, somebody gave him Quran, and that body is the devil himself, and the Quran passed the test. Muhammad did not notice that this is not from his God. He did not notice. Why he did not notice? For a very simple reason. For he is a false prophet. And the story is just to cover the stupidity of this person you Muslims worship. You claim he's a prophet, but the fact you worship him to the point you are willing to kill a human being just for he insulting a man. People they say the F word to Jesus in TV, in movies. We will never kill anyone. Therefore, we will never harm anyone. Is that because we are not capable of harming? No, anyone, you know. Actually, Christian in USA are the most, let us say, well-armed people. 98% or 99% of those who join USA Army are Christians. When I say Christian, I mean Christians. Most of them. From heavy-duty Christian families. So, killing is easy, but this is evil. If a Muslim insulted Jesus, and you're Muslim, you insult Jesus every day. For us, we believe he's God. You say the Bible is corrupt. You say Christianity is false. You say Jesus is just a prophet. All this is an insult to him. But we will not go and kill you. We will debate you. We will, you know, we will show you the truth. Go make a cartoon. What's the difference between somebody making a cartoon or somebody making a word? Saying the Bible is false. It's the same. You can make a cartoon about the Bible is false. Same. So you want to kill people for they express their belief, and then you don't want anyone to be upset from your belief. You think you can stop people from believing in what believe by being violent? No, actually you convinced now everybody in France that Islam is evil. If there's one person in France, he was not really, he was supporting the idea of Islamophobia, because many stupid people in France, they think that those who speak against Islam, they are Islamophobic, as, you know, title. They frame you, they smear you. But now every one of them believe Islam is dangerous. Every single house in France is disgusted because of Islam, unless they are Muslims. So what are you doing is a great advertising for the truth. You are proving us right. Thank you very much. For sure, I'm sorry for this poor man, the teacher who was killed, but his death will not go in vain. A lot of things will change in France, trust me. A lot of things will change. The same as a lot of things change in USA. You see, in TV, you will see a politician saying to you, we respect Islam. This is garbage. They say to you, this is politics. Behind the scene, all of them, they don't. They don't. Behind the scene, all of them, they say the truth. All of them, they are convinced Islam is evil. Islam is violent. Islam is aggressive. So, you know, things is changing, and you are working for it. And it's changing not for your benefit. The head of the sheikhs in Egypt, he said we should criminalize. He condemned the killing of this teacher. At the same time, he said we should criminalize anyone who criticizes religion. He just said, this coward, the Sheikh of Azhar in Egypt, that killing this man was legal, was lawful. He's a criminal. He just saying, let us do it by law, Islamic law. And the funny, this coward sheikh who is saying let us criticize, let us forbid criticizing religion, all of Islam is based on criticizing religion. If you open the first chapter in the Quran, from the first page in the Quran, it's insulting the Christians and the Jews, saying, oh Allah, don't make us the same as the Christians and the same as the Jews. You see, when you read translation, you don't see the word Christians, right? There's no word Christian. Where it says the Christian and Jews? No, but this is about the Christians and the Jews. Don't make us in the bath of those who they are, blessed not, or those who they are cursed. Who are they? Christians and Jews. Here, let me show you. All your religion is about insulting others. You call us pigs, you call us kuffar, you call us animals, you call us the worst of the creatures. And you are saying we should criminalize the one who criticizes religion. The first one we will put in jail is your prophet. Because not only he criticized He killed those who don't agree with him. Read with me. This is the interpretation according to Islam. Okay, read it, brother. Read it, brother. You have favored with guidance in this religion, in this now in this time, together with us relative cause substituted, blah 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 blah. And then he says, not the path who they are against whom their worst, namely the Jews and the Christians. Those who are astray, namely the Christians, and those who they are cursed, namely the Jews. Read it. And the funny, in France, if you deny the genocide of the Jews, you go to jail. So how come you approve Quran, which is belief in the genocide of the Jews and genocide of the Christians? How you agree to open mosque for people believe that every single Christian and Jew should be killed? Even Muhammad, he said that time will come and the Muslims and the Jews, the Muslim will attack the Jews, because now all the Christians are killed, supposedly. The last will be left the Jews. And then when a Jew, he tried to hide behind a rock or a tree, the tree and the rock itself will scream, saying to Muslims, there is a Jew behind me, come and kill him. So why you don't ban this such a religion? How in France, if you deny the genocide of the Jews by Hitler, you go to jail, and this book author is allowed? See it? Chapter 9, verse 29, kill the Christians, kill the Jews, unless they pay you or they die. Chapter 5, verse 14, the Christians are people of hate, and Allah will spread hate between them. Endless numbers. So how this book is allowed? The solution for Europe, if they want to really fight it, is to ban Islam. Islam should be banned. Islam is the problem. It's not the terrorist. Did you ask yourself how those terrorists became terrorists? After reading what? What exactly? Where is the fuel coming from? When a believer, he believes in something and he practices what he believes, and you allow his belief in your country, why are you upset from what he did when he is practicing his belief, which you approve? You know what I mean? If you are approving Islam to be a religion in France, and then a person who is a following Islam, he practiced what Muhammad said. What Muhammad said? I've been commanded to kill all mankind unless they convert to Islam. I was victorious by terror. If Muhammad was commanded, that means all the Muslims commanded as Muhammad was commanded. All mankind, either they convert or they die. This is what Muhammad believed, and this is what they teach in their mosque. And then you wonder why a person, he is 18 years old, he go and kill somebody in the name of his God. What is God? He use it. Somebody saying, what the word do Arab Christians use to refer to God? Word Arab, correct? No, some Arab Christian, even they use the word Allah, because they live between Muslims, and even the translation, the false translation of the Bible, using the word Allah, which is false. Because in order to be honest in a translation, you cannot use a word that's not there. Nowhere we can find in the Hebrew or in the Aramaic book the word Allah. But because they, you know, they grow under the threat of ISIS. All of Islam is ISIS since Muhammad time until now. All those Christians who live in the Middle East, in order to live until now, why there is some Christians still left? Is it because Islam is nice? No. You pay. You pay for every day you live. The Quran says so. and the Muslims agree. When ISIS, they occupy Christian towns and villages in Syria, why not every Christian there was slaughtered? Because they paid, as Muhammad said. They are practicing what Muhammad he said. You go over there, you occupy their town, you give them two choices. Either they convert to Islam or they pay. The third one is to die. And this is in chapter 9, verse 29. This is the truth. In order to kill every single Christian or a Jew, unless he pay or he convert. When a Muslim, he says to you, how come there's Arab Christians still exist? First of all, like, the word Arab Christian is not too much accurate, really. I mean, there is some Arab. Arab is a word meaning people of the desert, who they are Christians. But the majority, they are not really Arab. Egyptian are not Arab, they are Egyptian, Coptic. However, how the Coptic they stay? There's 10 million, more than 50, maybe 15 million in Egypt. They are, or maybe 20 million, I don't know. Because Muslims always try to downgrade their numbers to give them less important jobs. How they stay? Go read history. From their blood. They pay for it. Every single Christian who was there, living under the caliphate, he paid to stay Christian. And he lived with humiliation. This is the truth. There's an area in Egypt, it's called Damanhur. Damanhur. What that word mean? Let me type it for you. You see, what we are sharing here with you is the life which written and history written by blood, literally. Damanhur. This word doesn't make sense. Anyone who speaks Arabic, like, what is that? Damanhur. Damanhur. That is the word. Rivers of blood. They slaughtered millions of Coptic Christians to the point the rivers are not any color except blood. They bring them to the rivers and they slaughter them. So until now that area is called Damanhur, rivers of blood. History is written, but who want to read it? And by the way, those are, we can find that even Muslim history is, they are proud. You see, in the past, because Muslims are the over, you know, like, I mean, they are the one who is powerful and you are the weak. So in their books they write what they did and they are proud about it. Today you speak to a Muslim, he says this is not true, you know, because they are weak. Just wait. If they are the majority, if they are the one who control the world, they will say, yes, we did this and we would do it now. We did it yesterday and we will do it today, tomorrow to you. Or right now they are doing it in Armenia, the same. And the whole world is watching. Two nations, one of them is more than 100 million population, and the other one is a 5-6 times population. The people of Azerbaijan are inside Iran alone is more than 20 millions. Fighting a small tiny country, if we can call it a country, it's called Armenia. And everybody's watching. This is what happened when you are a poor nation. You know, you remember when in Africa there was a war between two tribes, the Tutsi and what? I forget the other one. More than 600,000 people killed in less than 6 months. Slaughtered, burned alive. Nobody sent army, nobody sent peace forces, nobody care. Why? Because they are black, African, poor. When Saddam Hussein took over Kuwait, you remember? I don't know how good your memory is. When Saddam Hussein he took over Kuwait, every single nation sent an army. What happened? Why Kuwait is so important? Everybody care for what is right, what's wrong. Kuwait is not even in the size of a city. What Kuwait? Kuwait is so small, tiny. The population of Kuwait at that time was about 200,000. The whole country. USA sent army, Marines, Canada, Australia, England, France. I mean, you name it. I mean, we're just, naming the important countries. Everybody sent army. How come? The total citizen of Kuwait who was killed during Saddam Hussein attack, not even 10. In the speed of light, right away they start preparing armies and sending weapons. 200,000 American soldiers mobilized to Saudi Arabia. What happened? What happened? How come when the Tutsi and the Hutsi, whatever, Hutu, they were killing each other, 600,000 slaughtered? Nobody sent his army. Because those are poor, black, African. They don't have oil. Do you have oil? If you have oil, we will send army for you. Do you have money? And this is what happened now in Armenia. A nation is being slaughtered, and the whole world is watching. Azerbaijan have gas, Armenia don't. Which one they take side? Azerbaijan. Europe is buying the Azerbaijani gas. They will not make Azerbaijan upset. If you have oil, if you go to Sudan as an example, just to show you how the hypocrisy in this world work. The Christian in Sudan, they were suffering for years and years and years because of the Islamic occupation. They put them under Sharia law, they tortured them, they killed them, they kidnapped their children. Then suddenly, Obama, he decided to make the south of Sudan a state. He said, that's it. Those people, they deserve to have a state. What happened? Those people are fighting for their freedom for years and years, and tens of thousands of people, they die. Guess what? They discover a lot of oil in south of Sudan. Now it's a country by itself. And guess what? Who is the first one who sponsored it to be a South Sudan? Obama, the Muslim Obama. And how in the world Muslim Obama is dividing Sudan, the Muslim country? Because by dividing it, we will be able to send our companies who they are paying Obama, they are the one who made him president, to South Sudan, and they take over the business. So Obama, in less than 24 hours, this land became the south of Sudan. See how fast it is? He submit the papers to United Nations. They meet urgently. And overnight, we have a new country. It's called the South of Sudan. The South of Sudan, nobody remember it, until they discover oil. After they discover the oil, everybody is supporting the state of South of Sudan. But the Christians before, they were dying, getting killed, raped, Sharia law, unjust. It's okay. Who cares? They are just African people. Let them die. That was before Obama? No, actually, I remember. Let me be sure, because I remember clearly. If I am mistaken, I will say I'm mistaken. Hold on. South of Sudan. country. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I remember the one who made, for sure, the one who made it submit the order. It was USA. Okay, 2011. 2011, right? Okay, in 2011, who was the president? July 2011. Huh? Barack Obama. Or maybe it was in the year 2011, he wasn't the president yet. I'm not sure. You can check it out anyway. But this is the truth. No, it says in Google, it says 2011. I'm not, I just searched. I don't remember the date exactly. I just did search. It says that South of Sudan split in 2011, became 2 countries. Right? Anyway, but I mean, regardless of the name of the one who was the president, but this is how it is. This is how easy it is to create a new country. The Armenian in the area which they are fighting about it now, the majority there are Armenian, and this is their land. History, prove that. How come nobody would say, okay, let's make it a country? Nobody would do that. Azerbaijan have oil, have gas. Armenia don't. If Armenia tomorrow they find a lot of gas, then they will make the new country for you. Do you have gas? Can you give us a good price? Then we will support you. Are you rich? You have a lot of money? Right? Yeah, anyway, maybe some information I have, but as I remember, things the speed happened after they discovered the oil. Otherwise, those people, they are fighting for the rights. They have the case in the United Nations forever. But nobody sponsored it and nobody supported. Since they have the oil, things became so fast. And look, those Christians are lucky. They are living in the land which is green. You see, most of those areas where Muslims live, it's dead desert. There's nothing. It's a big in size, yes, but there's nothing there. Maybe they have oil for now, but that oil will not stay. Actually, I believe that oil, many years ago they says oil will stop, disappear, but obviously it's not. But I believe still the oil industry will not be flourishing anymore, and the money of it will be dying. Right now we have many companies, they are making cars which is run by electricity, and they are way more efficient than before. So before, people, they did not go to the electric cars because they are expensive, they are not efficient. I mean, you charge your car the whole night and then you lose the charge in 2 hours. Now there's cars, they run by electricity. You can drive the whole day. You can go 600 miles away. You can go at maybe 1,000. And now they are working in new batteries, new generation of batteries where you can store energy for long time. When those things are done, the oil industry is not needed. So all those who are making money from the oil industry, they will find different business. You see, everything you see in movies, in fiction movies, is going to happen tomorrow. right? Everything you see in the fiction movies. You know, in fiction movies, long time ago, they show you that the delivery will be by an airplane for shopping. It happened. In fiction movie, they showed you will go to the space. It happened. In fiction, all the fictions, or this, they call it science fictions, maybe 90% of it is going to be true. So things are changing so fast. I don't know if you saw the company which is owned by the owner of Tesla. I don't know what is the name of his company. He have another company. He will transform weapon and goods from USA to Afghanistan. Anyone knows what is the number? How long it's going to take for the trip? Anyone knows? This is USA, just to give you an idea. You know what USA is. This is USA. And where is Afghanistan? Here we go. How long is it going to take? Anyone heard the news? 1 hour. Can you believe it? 1 hour? From here to here? Yes. And the delivery will arrive safe, secure, and extremely fast. That is fiction. If I tell you that actually just a month ago, you will not believe it. This is going to be true. How you can do that in 1 hour? So what is a fiction is coming to be true. Now they are, you know, I mean, everything you hear, I mean, if you see what they are planning for, you know, Trump, he established the space task force. What is it exactly? What is the dream? The dream is they will establish bases in Mars, and it's going to happen. Just count my words. They will make farms, they will make cities, they will occupy Mars, and they will occupy other planets. And the one who have more advantage is the one who own more planets in the future. For sure, the Muslims are the last one to be there. If they go there, it's going to be by Mr. Joe and Mr. James. Right? So, things is changing so fast, and you never know. Maybe I will move there before we get so old. Yeah. So, you know, there are things that's hard to believe is coming to be true, but it is true. You know, sometimes, you know, a human mind cannot imagine those things to be for real. Yeah. You are okay with the earth? I don't mind really to go to a different place. Why not? You see, we are living this life, and we saw enough of the earth. I would like to see a different place. I wish there's a spaceship will like have, this is a dream, you know, to have endless energy, and this spaceship take me from place to place in this amazing universe created by God, non-stop. In the same time, as long as I wish this wish, I want to say, please God, can you provide me with internet so I can go live and get Muhammad busted, even though I am in the space, because that will be more fun. Especially we can show the Muhammadan how Allah, he shoot the devil when he tried to go to the 7th galaxy in his bomb by his stars. No, nothing wrong with going. No, actually, I encourage those things, you know, because, see, as long as the purpose is not evil, anything is good. Your intention is what gives definition for who you are, not what you do. You might kill somebody by mistake, but doesn't make you bad because you did it. As long as you did not do it, you mean it. It was not intention. You drive in the highway, you hit a car, the person, he die. Well, you kill the person. But your intention is not to kill him. Your intention to go home to see your children, maybe. So it's the intention of what people do can give definition for what is good and what is bad. So go into the space as if it's for the benefit of mankind. Why not? Zubair Adams, how are you, Zubair? Are you a Muslim, my friend? You cannot fight if you don't have a brain? Okay, that's good. So those believe in 70 virgins, they have a brain? And their God will get them in this private part? I mean, which one is bigger, your brain or your private part? So you are 5-6 foot tall, and your private part is endless. You have a brain. No, if I go to Mars, I will find Zakir Naik. He have a meeting there.
Brother and sister, the first one that cover Mars is the Muslim. And those kuffar that stole the idea from us. Our Prophet beats upon him. He is the first person to take a flying donkey and go to the Mars.
Brother, but it says in the hadith, the Prophet, he went to Ethiopia.
Christian Prince, first of all, you're a liar. There is nowhere in the hadith it says the Prophet, he went to Ethiopia.
Well, it says that the Prophet, he went and he found there the Nile River. Correct?
Christian Prince, first of all, the Nile River, it exists first in heaven.
Okay, and where does the Nile River exist?
In the heaven.
But isn't it in Ethiopia?
I just told you in heaven.
So what is exist in Ethiopia now? Are you there, Mr. Zubair? Your Prophet, when he went to heaven, he found the Nile River and Euphrates. Euphrates is now coming from the south of Turkey, according to the map today, and Nile River is from Ethiopia. So your God, your Prophet Muhammad did not go to heaven, he went to Ethiopia. Now I'm sure you can ask Dr. Zakir Naik, he will get me busted so easy, and he will say the following.
First of all, Christian Prince is a liar. It said in the hadith, hadith number Sahih Bukhari, 56110, that Allah Prophet, when he went to the heaven, he found 4 rivers. Christian Prince, he said 2 rivers. So I prove him to be a liar.
Hey, but Zakir Naik, who care about 4 rivers or not? Actually, that make it even more horrible. See, Hanun wa Jihan, those are rivers exist in the north of Turkey too. So 3 in Turkey, 1 in Ethiopia. Where your Prophet he went to?
Christian Prince, Sihan and Zihan, they are not in south of Turkey. They are in the north of Syria.
But north of Syria is south of Turkey.
Christian Prince, I got you busted.
That's where your Prophet he went to. He found 4 rivers there. The Nile River is there. True geography. Right? If we make a cartoon about it, you will go crazy. This is why actually I'm thinking if the Muslims they keep threatening us, etc. I mean, they make a lot of threat lately to David Wood, etc. You know, I like to support them if they continue doing that to their wives, etc. So we might go for additional move. We make cartoons about those stories. Like, look, this story is amazing, so beautiful. And actually, I can make it like a moving cartoon, like, you know, a 3D cartoon. That would be fun. And I will do the voice of Zakir Naik in the cartoon. The best time Zakir Naik he answered a question when a Muslim woman, she asked him, not a Muslim woman, I think she was a Hindu or something. She said to him, why there's no Muslim woman, she is a prophet? He said,
the sister asked a question. Why in Islam there's no woman, she is a prophet? And I have to agree. In Islam, there's no women to the Prophet. The reason there's no women to the Prophet in Islam, because if you become a prophet, they have to lead the congregation. And if you lead the congregation, they have to do the wudu. And if you do the wudu, they have to bend over. And that would disturb the believers.
More than 20,000 people watching. He just said that in Islam a woman, she cannot be a prophet because she have ass. And if she bend over, Muslims will forget about Allah, they will focus on her ass. Not a single of you get offended? This is the reason a woman, she cannot be a prophet because of her ass? May Allah ask you. So sometimes you wonder, well, those people, they get offended from what? I mean, when the Muslim, they make those statements, nobody get offended. Just because he's Zakir Naik, but he's offending you. He's making fun of you. He's making fun of your brain.
And the brother, you get the point there.
Anyway, guys, 30 minutes ago I said, okay guys, I'm leaving.
Thank you very much. Unbelievable. I hate you all.
Just joking. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to download the video, and this time for sure I'm leaving. Time to go, and may the Lord bless you. I am thinking to take some time, but maybe not now. I mean, like usually I go in winter, I travel, you know, but because of Corona, I don't know where you can go, and it's even getting more ugly now. They are closing more borders. So usually I take this time in the winter time to write to finish my books. But I don't know with this Corona what I will do. I'm thinking to do something about it. But where you can go? You know, where you can go? I don't know. We will see. So I want to say thank you again for being here. May the Lord bless you all, and I will see you soon again. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can always subscribe to Patreon, and we appreciate those who always support us. God bless them, and I really appreciate every single one of you, those who translate, those who download, those who share, and all support is needed. Thank you. God bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is made by a dummy for the dummies. So are you a dummy? And finally I say, if a fool man like Muhammad can fool you, how fool are you? How fool are you? Thank you. Take care.